You're Thinking About Doughnuts by me, Michael Rosen. Chapter 7. When they got to the top of the stairs, Spacesuit said, "Hey, hold it there, guys. Whoo, this is really high up, you know. This is one small step for man, one giant leap for an air disaster." "What's he going on about?" said the plastic skeleton. "I don't think he likes heights." "Hey, whoa! Scary! It's one hell of a way up and one, whoa, hell of a way down. I can't take this, Buster." "Oh, come along. I thought you'd been 20 miles up in the air, been weightless and walked outside a spaceship," said the plastic skeleton. There was silence. "Well, haven't you?" said the plastic skeleton. Silence. "Mission Control to Spacesuit 1. Have you ever been weightless? Have you ever been up in a spaceship? Have you ever walked outside?" "Oh, Spacesuit to Mission Control. No. Mission Control to Spacesuit 1, but it says on your label, you were the spacesuit worn by John McKinley on Space Shuttle Flight ND650. Spacesuit 1 to Mission Control. I was nearly the spacesuit worn by John McKinley." The plastic skeleton looked at Frank. Frank looked at the plastic skeleton. Frank said, "I don't think a spacesuit that's afraid of heights is going to help me find my mum." The plastic skeleton said, "I don't think a spacesuit that's afraid of heights is going to help us do anything." Frank said, "I wonder how much it cost." The plastic skeleton said, "Maybe we could sell it and buy some of those doughnuts you keep going on about." "I hate doughnuts," said Frank. "Then why do you keep going on about them?" said the plastic skeleton. "That's your problem, boy. If you could just relax a bit about doughnuts, you wouldn't keep going on about them. Relax, boy, relax." "OK," said Frank, hoping it would stop him going on about these darned doughnuts. "Right, let's go," said the plastic skeleton. "We'll leave Spacesuit here." "That's one small step for man, one giant leap for We're going to Bartlett Gallery now." So Frank and the plastic skeleton walked into the part of the museum called the Bartlett Gallery. The moment they walked through the door, there was a great chorus of voices. "Oh no! Look who's come in here now!" All sorts of posh voices started calling out things. "Oh, it's that awful skeleton fellow." "Who's the boy?" "I think it's the ghastly cleaner woman's son. Oh, how frightful!" Frank looked around to see who could be talking like that. But all he could see were old dolls and puppets and old children's toys. "Oh, my dear," said a little brown toy pig. "Look at him now. The awful little brat is looking at us. Oh, it makes me feel dirty to think of him looking at me." The plastic skeleton could see that Frank was getting upset again. "Hello, snobs," said the plastic skeleton in a loud, mocking voice. "Oh dear, he's talking to us now," said a battered-up tin soldier. "Who does he think he is, that skeleton fellow? Oof. Life's bad enough sitting in this place without louts like him coming and talking to us," said Mr. Punch. "How are you feeling today, you lot?" said the plastic skeleton. "Why are you talking to them?" said Frank. "They don't want to talk to you." "Oh, don't take any notice of the way they talk. That's all put on," said the plastic skeleton. "Well, why do they do it then?" "I'll tell you. Most of these dolls and the toys and the Punch and Judys were once toys. Children played with them. Then they were collected." "Yes, we were collected, and so we were," called out Judy's dog, Toby. "Collected what?" said Frank. Hoots of laughter from the toys. "Ha ha 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 ha!" "No," said the plastic skeleton. "Jeremiah Bartlett collected them." "Why?" said Frank. "Why?" said the tatty little tin soldier mockingly. "Why? Oh, the dear boy's so ignorant. Because we're beautiful, you fool." perfect little treasures, said the Punch and Judy crocodile. We're worth hundreds and hundreds of pounds, young man, said Judy. Well, why? Said Frank. Why? Why? Said the tin soldier. There he goes again. Because we were collected. We're simply adorable little things. And everyone cheered and laughed. We're all adorable little things. But you're just Punch and Judy, said Frank. Punch doesn't talk like you. He says, that's the way to do it, in a squeaky voice, and he's common, not posh like you. Oh, stop him, someone. The frightful little cleaner boy is talking absolute bilge. I am not old Mr. Punch, you fool. I am the Bartlett Punch. Frank liked it that he had annoyed this horrible Mr. Punch, so he said, that's the way to do it, again, and Mr. Punch hated him for it and turned away. Talk to him, Judy. Talk to him. I can't bear to look at him. All this lot were collected by a rich old man called Bartlett, said the plastic skeleton, and when he died, they sold off his great big country house, and the museum got all of them. Oh, for goodness sake, wild man, don't remind us, said the pig. There we were, in this beautiful place, Bartlett Manor, with decent people coming in to see us, and suddenly, we were put on a show in the City Museum. He made City Museum sound as if it was on a dung heap. For people like that awful cleaner boy to come and stare at us, and school children. It's unbearable. But you're just a little pig, said Frank. Oh, get him out of here, said the pig. I can't stand his way of talking. I have heard the Duke of Rochester wanted to buy me, you know, said Toby the dog. That's the way to do it, said Frank, really horribly and loudly. I know how to get rid of him, said one of the dolls. Oh, come on, Annabelle, say it. I know where his mother is, said Annabelle. Oh, you're wonderful, Annabelle, said the crocodile. Tease him, tease him. So Annabelle the doll piped up again and spoke to Frank directly. I know where your mother is. Where? Said Frank. Oh, now, look at him, look at him. The little lout has changed his tune now, said Mr. Punch. Make him say please, said the pig. Please, madam, you mean, said Mr. Punch. The plastic skeleton turned to Frank. She probably knows. You may have to ask her, boy. Where's my mum? Said Frank. Annabelle wouldn't answer. Say, please, madam, said the pig. Where's my mum, please, madam? And all the toys burst out laughing and clapping. You've made the lout say it! You've made the lout say it! That'll teach the brat. Manners, boy, eh? What? Yes, manners? Well, said Frank. Well, what? Said the pig. Well, madam, said Frank, looking at the doll. Your mother has been caught by Mr. Bryman, and she's working for him now. Frank looked at the plastic skeleton. The plastic skeleton looked the other way. What does that mean? Said Frank. I'm afraid it's rather bad news, said the plastic skeleton. Frank was worried. Where is she? What's going on? Who's Mr. Bryman? That's worried him. He won't come round here with his rude talk again, the little brat, said the pig. This made Frank angry, really wild, in fact. Scarcely caring what he was doing, he pulled open one of the cases of the Bartlett collection. He grabbed Mr. Punch and the Punch and Judy hangman and started jigging them up and down. He made Mr. Punch say, that's the way to do it. Then he made the hangman say, I'll hang you, Mr. Punch. I'll hang you, Mr. Punch. Oh, no, you won't, said Frank, shaking Punch. Oh, yes, I will, said Frank, shaking the hangman. Punch and the hangman were livid. Put us down, you lout. Let go, you hooligan. We're not for playing with. We're puppets. We're beautiful things. But Frank went on. Here's the rope, Mr. Punch, and I'm going to hang you till you're dead, said Frank, shaking the hangman. No, don't do it, Mr. Hangman, said Frank, shaking Punch. Yes, said Frank, shaking the hangman. Frank got the rope ready. Put me down, said Punch. Where's my mum? Said Frank. With Mr. Bryman, said Punch. Well, where's Mr. Bryman? Said Frank, and he shook the two puppets together till their heads cracked. How dare you? How dare you? We're worth thousands of pounds. We're not for handling, and now you've cracked us. You've cracked my beautiful head. Where's Mr. Bryman? Said Frank. He's in the glass house. Now, put me down. The plastic skeleton was enjoying all this a lot. He had never dared do it himself, though he hated the Bartlett collection. Come on, boy. I know the way. We'd better hurry. Your mum could be in trouble. What do you mean? My mum could be in trouble, said Frank. I mean your mum could be in trouble, said the plastic skeleton. Oh, said Frank. Thanks for telling me. That's all right, boy, said the plastic skeleton. I'll always explain something you don't understand. Just ask me. Now put those two little chaps back in their case and let's go. Come on, said Frank. And off they went to the glass house. I hope you enjoyed your thinking about donuts. If you want to know more about all the new stories and poems I put up here on Kids Poems and Stories with Michael Rosen, then why not follow the link and subscribe to the channel.